guest list. There's only an entry for that Dragon Cancer, so that's why it was the game I chose, because it's one of the games that we're going to be playing here today. Homesick is not an entry on the game list. Now then, let's look over this way. Nothing here or there. There's actually, I just noticed there's a picture right there. Huh. A little bit odd, but still, can't interact with it or anything, still though. Well, there's no water in any of the rooms here, so yeah, we've circled around already looking. I feel like there has to be a bigger purpose to this room. This room is like a storage room. I haven't actually found any purpose for it. There's just no plaster on the side of it. But there's nothing in these bottom drawers. There's a drawer missing. There's a lock here, but there's no numbers on any of these, so I guess you can't really know. But I don't see anything of use on any of the shelves, so I'm going to take it that there is actually no use. There's also two locked doors here, notably. The key will not open either of them, unfortunately, but still, though. Let's cross on over here. Which means we're still in the process trying to figure out this goddamn electric box thing around the elevators, so still, though. Is there any switch on? No, there's no switch on this heater. I got hopeful for a second when I noticed that there was another... I call them heaters, but they previously spewed water, so... Weeders? I don't know. Still, though. Switches are on. All these shelves and books to read. I mean, in the end, I guess I could just guess the combination. I feel like maybe it's not even the order you switch them on. It just depends which ones are actually flipped on. I know it says A, I know it says B, I know it says C and D, and there's another A. There's a note here, but yeah, good luck telling me what it means. I don't know what it means. Let's talk about this, because I think I've tried everything to my limited knowledge of what we're supposed to be doing here. What do you guys think about this? I have no ideas. I know those are letters, but I don't know how they tie in with anything else. I know that these are switches probably trying the elevator because they're tied to the elevator, but still, though, is what it is. I've looked at the different rooms. I know where I need to sleep once I eventually get water, but there's no sign of water at the moment, so we can't rely on that. The only hook that I know right now is this. A, B, C, D, A. A, B, C, D, A. The blocks, I don't know. Because there's literally blocks in every single room of this, and you don't know what most of these letters mean, and most of them don't even show the letters that we need. And not to mention they're laid out everywhere, so I feel like it's like, why would it be the blocks? They're so disorganized, literally in every room. Still, though. You can't look outside. The light is blinding. Here's me trying to look outside. Show me outside! Show me outside! Ah, that's so bright. No, the puzzles have been pretty reasonable so far. This area is the first area I've really been super stumped on puzzles. Sure. Here's the notes. Put that away. Glancing through the characters. Well, yes, there's a note. We were just looking at it, but the note, just like everything else, is in the alien garbled language. And we know that's A, B, C, D, F, but that's not enough information there to turn things through. There's these things here, but those are characters that we're not familiar with. That just looks like it's just the same character over and over again. Almost. Try a 10-10. I think I see where you're trying to get the 10-10 from, because in the book over there, there's the numbers 1098 and 1099. I thought about that earlier, actually, but I was thinking, oh, that one makes sense. But to be fair, I didn't try it, so I see what you're going for, because in here, if you look at the very bottom, it says 1098, 1099 at the very bottom. Yeah. I feel like that wouldn't be it, but we can give it a shot. Might as well. Because there's this combination lock here. Just gonna do this for science firstly. That's not, unfortunately. But it was worth a try. We could just go about and try 1,000. Flip it about. The things to test. The spacebar doesn't. There's only a few controls in this game, and spacebar isn't anything. You just turn it around. Wait, what? Why can't I do this? That's confusing. Was there a reason? I mean, I knew they were flashing, but... A... B... C... I think I'm starting to understand. Well, no, we need to translate more of the characters here. So that's D and that's F. Is that not D? That's not D. Are you D? That's D. There's a few characters I have messed up right now, though. Hey, no one else figured it out right then before me, so no one could talk shit about that. That, no one figured it out until just right then. I mean, I knew it was flashing even commented on it earlier, but I was like, oh, why is it flashing? There was no signification saying, hey, press a number or a letter key and it'll randomly become it, so yeah. That's an F, obviously, so... Okay. Now I think I can spell home sweet home here with this. So the letter that looks like a D is H. The M isn't... Oh, wait. Oh, this is an E. Home. Single down the line. This is not an O, right? Okay, that is actually an O. The 2 lines, then this is an M. The D. This is an S. Okay. This is a T. The slash. Is this the right slash? No. That's a reverse slash. Well, and from there, well, once we figure it out, it's a cool puzzle, but let's see. It's just figuring out the first step is like, oh, I don't know where that is. Let's see. A to that letter. S to Z. It has to be Z. So the double slash is a Z. Now I need to locate all the blocks. And fix up some of the mistakes I've made on other blocks. Going from there. There's a block in here, right? What character was that again? You're the W, aren't you? Yeah. Dome, sweet dome. What do I currently have set to secondary D? You're an H, right? Yep, home, sweet home. Works for me. D is for dog. Bark, bark. I need to fix that W. Okay, if you press backspace, it'll undo it. That's good to know. Whatever character you inserted, so that's a good thing. I had a little tip there to know as well. Can I read enough for the note to be able to continue from what I've put together? I still need to find more blocks. What does the note look like? Well, we're getting there. Makes me also curious to go back to read all the notes that we've passed over in the past once I've figured out all the language barrier alphabet things. Okay. So, back to figuring them out. I also need to figure out where some of these blocks are. There's another block. This one's Z, right? A through, yep, S through Z. Okay. So that has to be R. That one we can definitely figure out from the information. So the L, actually I think I know where R is. I think I saw it earlier. Well, there's all these notes that we could pick up and not read earlier, so yeah. I think R is in here. There was something that looked like a reversed L. If I can remember where it was. That's not it. I guess that we can look at some of the notes and figure it out from what's there. Because there are notes in different places to figure it out, so yeah. Let's read this. 3-3. Oh. It's 3311, which also means that the singular L is a N. 3, 3, 1, 1. Yep. And in here we find the goddamn keys. And also, let's see, that obviously means that R is that character, the 1/, let me look for the N. Progress, right? It's part of the fun. This puzzle is rather clever, I will admit, even if I think the first step is a little bit too confusing for it to sound good. Okay. So something that kind of looks like a 1. R-U-N. Let's figure it out. There's different notes all about, so we can figure out some. R-U-N. Yep, that was N. Oh, yep. Well, it's not saying the combination. We could figure out some of the other characters from the combination, because that one definitely says combination. I is like the slash. Let me see. Slash, in fact, I could probably figure out. Slash is I. So I is definitely the slash. That's what I can figure out. So from that, so yeah. Let's go this way and see if we can find. I feel like the I was also in here, so let's do it. Are you the letter I? No, I will. Let's see. I will use the key stuff in a second. I was just first figuring out what letters I could figure out from that note, because it's right. It's the closest note, so figured might as well figure out some of the characters from it. Yep, that's I. Anyways, obviously we got a new pair of keys, so we should use them. This will open up a few different rooms. I guess I'll search them one by one. Science fiction shorts. Okay. That is F. Okay, I know where F is. Let me go fix that while it's on the mind. Now that I'm starting to figure out the puzzle, I will admit to liking it. Though I still think they should make the first step a bit more obvious, because it wasn't immediately obvious that you could switch the letters on them. No, is that the only purpose for my keys? Or do I have to pull the keys from the socket again? You have to pull the keys from here again. Okay, that's good to know. I was gonna say, there's definitely also this door that looks like it needs the keys. Okay, so I think this is F. Let's see if I'm right or not. As I continue to open up more of these doors, get a little bit more explorable. Yep, that was F. I still need to find the block for R. Okay, well, there's probably some more blocks in these rooms as well, so let's investigate these rooms. I know what character R is, I think, but it's all over the place, but still though. What else can I find in here? Rune chair a bit. glance through there. Don't see any other blocks, but of course do see more notes I can read. Dear Just a Oxton, the are still we still need E. So E is that. Dear, no, E's good. Using a few characters here. That's R. Okay, I figure out which one U is. Line with a dot. Line with a dot. Line with a dot. And I'll look inside the next room before I dig more into that one. I don't think this is you, actually, unless Chris is upside down. I'll science it. I feel like, though, that's not actually you. That could actually be you. It has to be one of those two. Well, let me figure out which one was which. If not, I know what the alternative is, so yeah. Let's glance through here. Yeah, it was the other one. Let's do it to it then. Is there a sign over there? I think it's just a broken picture I can pick up. Yep, but it was there and it caught my attention, so still though. We did figure out the E. Now then. We haven't picked up a lot of notes, so there'll be more to go back and read, I guess, once we get this all sorted out. So that's not the U. The U is this one. Or maybe not. That doesn't look like it either once I picked it up. That's a T. There's another character in here. What was those? W. Here's U. I don't know what that one is yet there. I'm like so determined to make sure I get U down here. Yep, I figured out U. Submission. Have I still figured out F? Yeah, F is good. R is not it. I'm looking, so that's looking. So L is just that slash thing. K, that's K. And that's G. So let me get those in my mind. That slash is L. Lately, yeah, that would be L. That would be K, and that would be G. Looking. Dot on that side. Okay. There's definitely a P. Where do I have F figured out? Is the thing. This is an L. Wait, no, excuse me. This is an L. I think this is a K. And I forget which one the G is. God damn it, I was just getting it all figured out. Let me check to make sure I'm right there. You think the block under the piano is a P? I'll definitely look into that for a second. There's more notes I can use for reference. I'm just using this one at the moment because it's right there. Let's see. Yeah, so I got that right. The G is that one. Looking. Still though. We have been working. The G is that one. Yep, G. And which one is the B? I think it's the one in the piano. That one? Okay, so that's Q. I remember that when I see it, so that's obviously cute, and that's Y. Line under it is Y. Alright, move through here. The one with the line under it is Y. I think this is Y. And there's something which I think is a Q. Given that you don't really need too many Qs there, but it can be useful. I think this is a Q. Gonna look at the notes. And now remember that Isis thinks that the one under the piano is a P. Okay. Okay, yep, that was quickly. Sorry, I just realized that was quickly there. That's a P. So the line is the O with the line on top. That's still a G. I'll go one more thing here. It's obviously still R. Oh, I see what you mean by that being the P, because there's hope right there. We hope you submit. Okay. So a P is the one with the line going up. And I think that you're right about that. I have to remember what G is. Still though. Going on across. The reversed L is an R, I just haven't found the block for it. I've known it's been an R for a while, but unfortunately I do not know where the block for it is. Is that right? I think that's right. I think that's the letter P. Follow these carefully, or the elevator will not work. I don't know why, it's just really bad wiring. I guess that's obviously still G. I found this is how it works. First, make sure all breakers are off, then in this order. Well, we can figure out the puzzle now, but I kind of want to read all the notes before I do the elevator thing. Now that we're doing the puzzle that's involved in this, now there's a bit more I want to explore, so yeah. I know which one G is. I just need to find the letter G again. G and R are in that position where I know what they are, but I don't know where their blocks are quite yet. I should probably look in the other room pretty shortly. There's probably a few blocks in there which I haven't looked at for a while. But there's all these blocks in here I'm still solving. I don't know what these are quite yet. Let's go this way. See if any more blocks waiting to excite us. I think there was like a block or two in here. Maybe nothing. Maybe there wasn't actually. Huh. It's a bit surprising though. I am reaching the point where I can no longer turn a blind eye to what is... That would be obviously going on. I am not sure what to do about it, but okay, that's a J. J is the line with a dot underneath. Line with a dot underneath is J. Just can't make it, or I just can't... What's the first character? More. I just can't... That's supposed to be take? No? What? Looks like... Oh, right. I just can't take more it any longer. What? I just can't... What it any longer? You think it would be like take it any longer, but we already definitely got T. T's here, and does it feel it longer? Pretending. Everything is okay. What are my ethical applications to the people working under, to the community operation? I'm gonna read this once I get all this. Job is an exclamation point. It looks like an exclamation point is what job is. I just can't make it just can't make it. It's like it's supposed to say R because that's an R there. It's Chris the first character. Okay, so we need to find G and R's block, obviously. J looks like an exclamation point. Try to find the characters in the other room, which I'm... Oh, wait, there's something. That's a V. Okay, I figured out which one V is. Okay, well, I figured out what V is right now. That's good. Let me go over here, and then I'm going to look inside that room finally, or this room over there, because I haven't looked inside this room yet. V and J. This is a V. And is that supposed to be a J? That may or may not be the J. I think this might be J. V and J. Let's see if that works with the letters I was just looking at. We're already most of the way through the alphabet, so yeah, I remember I have G and R memorized. I'm just looking for wherever the blocks are located. That might be the one room I haven't looked in yet, because I've been trying to solve this in the meantime. Okay. Whistleblowers. Convey to me. Oh yeah, okay, that was V. I was correct about that. That was definitely the letter V. Yeah, okay, yeah, we got J correctly. J and V were guessed correctly. Now let's look at the new room and see if there's any other blocks, because I need more blocks, apparently, to work out more of the messages. Is the fucking G and R blocks in here? Because for some reason I haven't been able to locate them so far. Dear Shane, how am I really doing? Oh, I still cannot find the G. Well, the truth is, I have been here for over a year now, but I still don't think I will ever get used to this place. I miss the beauty of our family farm more and more every day. If only I think that's the same character that I got super confused by there before. If only this, like, thinners? Oh, if only Thanes, right? If only Thanes were different. If only the doubt, or only the drought, because the G isn't worked out yet. The G looks like an R, which is what confuses me. If only the drought didn't ravage. That's ravage the countryside. Tunnel? No. Turning. That's turning. Turning our favorite. The goddamn G looks like an R, which is what keeps on throwing me off. Turning our fertile soil into dust. I'm just trying to see if there's any letters, but I know we didn't have any options. Our only choice was for some of us to leave to find work and hopefully send money back home to those that stayed. I know I had to do it. I know I had to row. I know I had to go. I keep on confusing the R. I got that. I know I had to go, but I still feel so heartbroken to have left. You are my soulmate, the bestest, yeah, it's supposed to be sister, in the whole world. I love you forevers. I miss you and mommy and daddy every day. Please give a bit. What was that supposed to be? a bit something to the animals for me. Your favorite sister, Maria. So what's that one character down there? Hug? Okay, yeah, that's Hug. Please give a big hug to the animals for me. Fun is fun. And inside any of these drawers? Let's find out. And nothing up here. And one of these drawings. No, I actually have an idea. Before I start trying to read all these, it'd be easier if I translate the last few. I have an idea when I'm thinking about how this is all designed for the last, like, letters. Oh, I found the water! Move this through. Fill in the bucket. Remind myself to turn myself offline.